Hello everyone, and welcome back to Breath of Fire 2, The Fated Child. Okay, so, in the last episode, we finally captured the thief. So I think she'll be in our key items. Nope. Press on gills, Bunyan's axe, royal signet, nice. Okay, so I think now we can head back to hometown. Excuse me. So this is the first episode recorded in the new year, so heck yeah, let's head to Township. Man, I really should have poured myself up a drink. Oh well, in the next episode I'll be recording a few of these in succession. Let's go and talk to Bo just quickly before we head to New Haven. What up, Tapeta? Tapeta? By pretending to be my illustrious self. No, wait. I can't remember my terrible French accent. By pretending to be my illustrious self, the fell impostor invited his own peril. For being me, he opened himself up to the wrath of Fortnago's own enfant terrible, my sister, Penelope. Indeed. I've never been a picky eater, but I think I'll give anything calling itself gourmet a pass from now on. Feels. I still feel slightly ill. Yeah, well, you only had to kiss a frog. I had to eat a bunch of crap. What I don't understand is why anyone would want to pretend to be the prince of such a castle. The food is terrible, the women are all warts and no charm whatsoever. I can't really say I see the attraction. It's kinda ignorant of you there, Sten, my boy. It's her, the bat burglar that framed me. You don't know how to address a lady at all, do you? Let's try this again. My name's Patty, Phantom Theif Patty. Not Patricia, and definitely not Pats. And framed? Why the hell aren't you up for a medal for stealing from a bastard like Trout? Ryu, her mouth's moving, but she's not making any sense. Anyway, once Trout sees that I'm not the real burglar, I'm home free. Cart her cute little butt over there and let's get this nightmare over with. Will do, buddy. Will do. Sorry, Patricia. Sorry, Pats. Oh, whoops. Why am I such a derp lord? Well, he can do it one more time at least. Man, I missed playing this game. It's been a few weeks since the last recording. Where is Trout? There he is. My deepest apologies, Ryu. Bosch only went into Trouts Mansion at my request. You must believe me. To think I may have put an innocent man behind bars. Please, Ryu, you must help him, for both our sakes. Well, that's the plan. Kill Gore and not stand. Alright. Well, if it isn't the perp's little friend. So how's the little miscreant doing these days? What? You found the real thief? This I gotta see. Come on in. So, you're saying this pretty little thing is the one who stole my treasure? You're despicable. Don't play dumb, Trout. We all know there's only one real thief here, and I'm looking at him right now. Shut your trap, you thieving bitch. Well, rude. The boss's word is law here. You want proof? Just look in the mansion's basement. Trout's made his fortune off an army of thieves. he keeps on his payroll. Everything he owns is stolen property. Such dreadful slander. My mountains of wealth are all perfectly legitimate, and moreover, so is everything you'll find in my basement. Go on down there and have a look. I dare you to find a single thing out of line. Okay, well, let's steal from Trout. Thanks, Jerk. Free antidote. And a free bun whale. I want to go in there. So, who do you believe now? Me or the girl? You know better than to trust lowlives like these. They'll say anything to trick naive fools such as yourselves. Your service to me is much appreciated. If you have no further business here, I would appreciate it if you left. Now. We'll take good care of the little thief. And you. Your buddy Bosch may be in the clear now, but if he steps a toe out of line again, we'll be all over him. What's happened? Bosch, they didn't catch him, did they? What? You found the real thief? Oh, thank heavens. Is Bosch alright? Does he know about this yet? Jeez, dude. Frickin' throat. Okay, I think we can now... Actually, you know what? I might rest overnight since we're nearly out of AP, and it would be nice to walk back here. Sleepover! God. If there is a cut ahead in this episode, I'm definitely gonna go grab a drink. Okay. Our AP is refilled. I'm gonna miss having Lynn on the team, but I really want to give some other people some spotlight. I'll probably sneak her in a hell of a lot through the game, though, because aside from Ryu, she's just the power character. Actually, you know what? I have a bottle of water right here. Hold up. Better than nothing. Okay. Let's go and break the rules. Let's go and break the news to Bosch. Hey dude, I can't wait to be free and clear again. I've been hiding for so long, I hope I haven't gotten rusty. Dude, you are free and clear, what are you talking about? So what do you think? Quite a fine bit of workmanship, if I do say so myself. Drop in any time and you can swap around the members of your party. Now ain't that convenient? Hell yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go Bosch. We're gonna go to Peta. Oh, no. Bosch. To Peta. And Rand. That might be better, yeah. Actually, you know what? Got a fair bit of money. Why is my formation immediately screwed? There we go. That's better. So, let's buy Damn, man. Let's buy Bo some good stuff. Feel a sword. We could buy him some really good armor. Man, definitely up for some grinding after this. Oh yeah. Just enough. Where's Safey? Or Surfy, as I know her. Hey girl! I would like to take some stuff, please. What have you got in the form of shields? That's probably better than what Bo has currently. Oh, Bosch has currently, I should say. Oh. Wait a second. Iron Band. It's like kind of important that I get some decent equipment on him. Who was it that I gave the demon shield to? I think that was Sten. Let's see if I can switch out what Sten has. I might have given it to Tapeta though. Nope. Oh yeah. Sorry, Sten. We'll hook you up later. I promise. Oh man, he's such a low level. I might actually have to do a cut ahead early. He can't even equip anything, damn it. Alright, yeah, I'll do a cut ahead. That'll solve everything, because then I can just go and get some better equipment for him. Alrighty guys, I will be back in a moment. Okay, we're back, and we did a fair bit of leveling. Maybe a little bit too much, but Rand level's really slow, and I wanted to get him to level 20. I think Sten's our only character that's not level 20 at the moment, or above, but I'll level him up later. But Bosch has a nice amount of health and AP now, and he's got his Raise Dead and Rejuvenate and Protect. What did Rand learn? Rand learned Rejuvenate, and Tapeta learned Frost and Paralyze. Bosch has Breath Armor, Buckler, Glass Helm, Amulet, Firebur. Tapeta got his Unbreakable, the Royal Crown, and the Demon Shield, and the Fearless. And Rand really needs some new body armor. And a new helmet, but that's better than the worst thing. But yeah, he's doing okay. Okay, I think we can head back to New Haven, finally. I should point out as well that you can actually farm the enemies out of an area, so Mount Fatabi does not have any more enemies appearing. because I have fought enough battles here. I don't know how well that applies to other areas, but it seems to happen fairly early for Mount Futabi, but yeah, I guess we'll see. I might have to try that out on a few other areas. You should be able to find most of the enemies inside the cave in there where you can find Asura. Yes, that guy's a jerk. Okay, let's go talk to Kilgore. Ah, you've come, just as expected. My selfish actions have caused no end of grief for you, Bosch. Please let me offer you my apologies. You have my deepest apologies, Bosch. It's my fault you were nearly arrested. I should have never involved you in my personal affairs. Eat as much as you like. Again, I must offer you my apologies. You were accused and almost imprisoned because of me. Don't sweat it, Pops. I just need to lay off the jerky treats. Boy, have I gotten slow these days. Anyways, it's all water under the dam, right? Well, yes, ahem. Pops, is there something you're not telling me? I don't really want to have to ask you this, but I need you to sneak into Trouts Mansion again. I shouldn't be asking you to do this, but there is something foul about that man. Well, he's got a really light color on the dragon pendant, so let's trust him. He's a ruthless man whose greed knows no bounds. If left unchecked, he could prove to be the ruin of us all. No problem, Pops. That jerk Trout gives me the creeps too. Besides, I owe him 2 or 3 for getting me run out of town. Then you'll do it? Does a bilbil have horns? Besides, when have I ever backed down from a bad idea? Well, this is it. If I get caught snooping around Trouts Mansion again, I'm as good as dead. It's all for a good cause, right? Just let me handle this. I'm not gonna dump my problems on you guys again. Screw that. Never you. I'm not letting you get involved in this. I almost got thrown in jail because of that creep Trout, and I'm gonna find out why. I'm going to his mansion to dig up the truth, and you can't stop me. I'm coming too. Are you nuts? It'll be both our necks on the line if we screw up. Trout's a tight-fisted old bastard, but as far as we know, he's legit. I'm working entirely on a hunch here. I don't know what we'll find. Maybe we'll expose Trout for the dirty so-and-so that he is, or maybe we'll get caught and sent to jail. You sure you still want to come? Of course! You know, you're completely nuts, Ryu. That's what I like about you. Alright then, we'll investigate together. If this pans out, Trout's gonna get a payday he'll never forget. Alright, wait. That's quite the death blow. Let's get moving. That guy was a dick and he needed to die anyway. So where do we start looking? Well, first things first. There we go. That's better. Oh, just random encounters, I guess. Okay. Okay. There's got to be something around here, somewhere. Let's keep looking. know where we gotta look. I really like the enemy designs. Don't worry, Bosch. Uh-oh, we've got company. Now, doesn't that look suspicious? Let's check it out. Alright. Trout, you bastard! Let me out of this damn hellhole! You think you can milk me like a cow and then lock me up down here when I'm no more use to you? You're only rich because of the so-called scum like me who are stupid enough to steal for you. If I get out of here, I'm gonna wring your neck until it looks like a pencil, you hear me? Old man, down here. Old man, down here. Come on. Come on. I might not get a chance to talk to you again, old man. Come on, hurry up. There's Patty. Jeez, he is being really difficult about it, isn't he? Help me! There's been some sort of mistake. I'm not a thief, I'm just a humble peddler selling bun whales. I came here to sell some in town, but that man imprisoned me here and stole my wares. I had no idea my buns were in such demand around these parts. Old man, come on, down here please. Yep, front and center. Oh, come on, dude. Really? Down, down, down. Down. That's not down. Down. Oh, I feel like I'm being trolled. There we go. See the truth about the great and powerful Trout Kid? He makes his fortune off the backs and out of everybody's... He makes his fortune off the backs and out of the pockets of others. Not everybody gets to see this side of him, and the few that do usually wind up in his dungeon. Okay. You see now? I told you Trout was dirty. It's the Phantom Thief's code of honor. Only steal from bastards who deserve to be stolen from. What does that say about that woman in Windia? Hey Trout, let me out of here so I can throttle you. Please, let me out. You've already taken everything I have. Well, well, who do we have here? Why, if it isn't the portly pillager himself. Pray tell, what might you be doing in my humble abode at this hour? You're not looking for a job, are you? I hear the pickings are slim for ex-convicts. Maybe you'd like to put your pilfering skills to use in my employ. Shut up. I know the truth about your little empire. The game's over for you, Trout, and not all the money in the world is gonna let you continue. Is that so? Well, perhaps the young lady will prove more receptive. Won't you join me in my quest to capture all the world's treasure, Patricia? It's Patty, damn it! Your insolence amuses me, but only so far. Fine then, I clearly can't convince you of the fatal error of your ways. If you won't cooperate, then I have no use for any of you. And when I have no use for something, I dispose of it. Ew! He's a greed demon. It looks kind of cool though, admittedly. Well, I guess I can just destroy him completely. Let's frost him. What have you got for us, Bosch? You can snipe him. How do you like that, Frosty boy? Oh, Bosch, what was that? He stole my money! Alright, sweet. No! I was going to be the richest man in the world! All the world's treasure, its wealth, and glory, it was going to belong to me. Well, you guys sure pulled my fat out of the fire. I guess thanks are in order. You guys would never make Phantom Thief in 1,000 years, but you sure beat up monsters real good. Anyway, you guys can have this. I was gonna give it back to the guy who it was stolen from in the first place, but I think he'd appreciate it if you gave it to him yourself. Ooh, the Whisperhood. Thanks for something! I don't know if we just got thanked or insulted, but damn, she was cute. Makes you think of the old saying, people are possessed by wealth. So, I saved the girl and beat the crap out of Trout. Man, I'm awesome. That was the kind of grudge match you could only get to see in those cheesy stage show fights. Only this was for real. The demon fed on the greed in Trout's heart until it consumed him entirely. His fate is a warning we should all bear in mind. Hey, before I forget, ta-da, one Whisperhood, just as advertised. Better late than never, right? Quite the troublesome relic, isn't it? But since you worked so hard to get it back, it's only fair you should keep it as your reward. It's the least I can do. I've heard of terrible crimes committed in the name of money, but men changing into demons? It's the stuff of fairy tales. I thought Trout's downfall would put my mind at ease, but I have a feeling we haven't seen the end of this. Things sure have taken a turn for crazy lately, I'll give you that. You've been around more than I have, right, Ryu? What do you think? Am I going nuts, or is something really nasty brewing? I think so too. Feel it too, huh? Something big and bad is about to happen in the world. I can feel it. Pure malice given flesh and form. Their very presence is an omen of evil. You know, I always grew up thinking that this eye was the eye of the dragon at the back mountains in Gate, but I think it might be the eye in the middle of Baruberry's head. Baruberry's head. Childhood memories star, the demon scream, that of nightmares, the fated child. And there's Gate right there, that's where we grew up. Or at least where we were born. Whoa, all the trees are dying. Something writhes in the darkness. Ripples of change began to spread, and before long they will engulf the world. Well, I'm gonna call that an episode there. If you guys like what you saw, like, comment, and subscribe. Ring that notification bell to stay up to date with episodes, and until the next episode of Breath of Fire 2, The Fated Child Restored, you've been watching DudeGoBack. Thanks for watching, everyone.